Wrestling Observer newsletter website ran a poll about what TNA's biggest problem is. Can you comment on the results of the poll? You have the JPEG up. I know you in the audience can see it. Why is the focus of the knockout shifting from being the anti-diva, legitimate athletes and wrestlers, to becoming beautiful people, show tits and ass?
I think if they were showing tits and ass and selling sex-selling objects, I would still be vehemently opposed to that. You know, our girls, I would put them against anybody in the business. I don't think anybody can hold a candle to how our girls wrestle.
You ever had talks with Goldberg?
I have, actually.
Who's behind bringing in the Nasty Boys to TNA? Could you please fire him or her, please? Please explain why you consider TNA pro wrestlers to be independent contractors, not employees.
It would be us having to take control as employees versus them, like I said, going out and starting their own food line or doing this television show and that, and their lives would have to change as well. One of the visiting, maybe this is why we don't do World X Cup more, luchadors actually like handed me his room key. I thought that was pretty ballsy.
There he is.
Hey, yo, Dixie, this is Rocky.
Do you remember whose idea it was at TNA to use the cardboard cutout of Rocky during the match with Mick? And did they tell you they saw it on our damn show? You stated several times that pay-per-view is not as important as the company's survival as many might think.
It's a dying model, but it's also one I happen to make many millions of dollars on, cleared.
Oh my God, this is going to be like the second coming of WCW.
Do you realize your company is nearly a mirror image of early 2000 WCW?
I will say, I think one of the biggest problems that WCW had back then was a group of very selfish talent. You know, they were all wanting big raises, I mean big contracts, and talking to each other about them, and then not showing up because they have a toenail. And
why does Vince Russo have a job in the professional wrestling industry?
Thank you, Jim. So good to see you. I've missed
You've heard of Jim Cornette, right?
What is your response to Vince McMahon calling TNA tawdry?
To be called tawdry from the king of tawdry, I take that as a compliment.